Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss the problem 3 from contest 95, biweekly contest 95 of Leetcode. The problem states that find Xor-Beauty of Array. This is a medium level question, and this doesn't require any other kind of a data structure or any other kind of a knowledge. It just relies on a simple observation. If you were able to make that particular observation, you would have been able to solve it. If you were not, then I'll explain the entire thing to you. So what they are asking is that you are given a zero indexed integer array nums. The effective value of the three indexes, that is I, j and k, is defined as nums I or nums j and nums k. So the entire or value of nums I and nums j would be then ANDed with nums k. Also over here you need to see that I, j and k could range from anywhere between 0 to n, right? After that we have to return the XOR beauty of the array is the okay, so the XOR beauty of the array is the XORing of the effective values of all the possible triplets. So once we compute this for all the possible triplets, after that we have to XOR all those values and return that. So okay, so then they have mentioned what OR and AND is. I'm assuming you already know that. So with that, let's get started. So what's the observation we need? So over here it's not like I is less than j or less than k. So I, j, k can be anything from 0 to n, right? So this is a very important thing, because because of this what would happen is that, let's say we are talking of nums I and num j, right? So I'm assuming two indexes, let's say 0 and 2, just any two random indexes I've picked up. So then there would be a pair where it would be like 0 or 2, right? ANDed with another index, let's say k is equal to 3 over here, and with 3. And there would also be a pair where it's 2 or 0 ANDed with 3, right? There would definitely be two pairs like this. So in general I can say there would be a pair that is I or j and k, and there would also be a pair j or I and k, right? But there would be just a single pair of all the identical elements. So what I mean by that is that there would be just a single pair where we have this particular structure. I hope that makes sense. So what's the value for this? This value is simply k. What would happen to these values? Now I hope you know that duplicate values when XORed. So what we had to do is that when we find out this value for all the triplets possible, we had to XOR them up. So when we XOR up same values or like duplicate values, they become 0. So this pair would become 0. Likewise, every such pair would become 0 until and unless they are identical elements, right? So in return, at the last, what we'll have is a lot of zeros, right? XORed with individual elements. So let's say I had 3 elements. So let's name them A, B, C. So at the end, it would be something like A or B and C, right? This would be XORed with B or A and C. This would be XORed with A or C and B. This would be XORed with something else, something else, something else, so on and so forth, right? So this would cancel this. This would get cancelled by C XOR A and B, because A or C is equal to C or A, basic thing, right? So these two are effectively same, these and this one. So when we XOR them up, we'll get a 0. So at the end, the only values that would be remaining is that there are no duplicates for A or A and A. So this value would be a single value, right? So there are no duplicates for this. So this would be remaining after the XOR product, like, and the other value would be B or B and B. The third value would be C or C and C. All the other values would get deleted because of duplicacy. So this turns out to be A, because A XOR A or A is A and A is A. So this becomes A. This becomes B. So this is B. This is C, right? So okay, so it's XOR not AND, so it's XOR over here. So what we had to simply do is give a XOR of the entire array that would have been equal to this computation or this formula. So that's what exactly I've done over here. So this is actually the code I submitted in the contest itself. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a variable and then I'm XORing all the values to that variable. I'm returning the variable itself. Let's again try to submit it. I already submitted it in the contest itself. So yeah, cool, it works. So yeah, this was definitely a very easy question, but sometimes it happens so that things don't just click us, right? So if that kind of a thing happened, don't worry. In the next contest, maybe you'll be able to grab it out. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll definitely answer them.